The attorney featured in a viral video celebrating the return of money seized from her client by the Jamaica Customs Agency is defending her position after the agency said it has never seized 100,000 Jamaican dollars from any traveler at the country's ports of entry. Dionne Meyler, who says the video was intended to raise public awareness, told TVJ News that under the Proceeds of Crime Act, cash can be seized from travelers even when the amount is less than $10,000. Jamaica Customs explains.
And that is the law. And I have read the law, and I am doing so without any fear of contradiction.
Under the Customs Act, if travelers have $10,000 or its equivalent in any other currency or monetary instrument, it must be declared to customs. Dionne Meyler said her client, a Bahamian national on vacation in June 2025, didn't declare the funds because it didn't meet the threshold. However, his money was still seized.
All he was told is, we are seizing your money under the Proceeds of Crime Act. And they gave him a receipt which says seizure of cash.
Section 75 of the Proceeds of Crime Act says an authorized officer, which includes a constable or a customs officer, may seize cash of over 100,000 Jamaican dollars if the officer has reasonable suspicion that the money was garnered through illicit means or will be used to fund illegal activities.
It is not to be confused with the section about the declaration on the form. The C5 form says if you have $10,000 or its equivalent and you are to tick yes or no, that's fine. No problem there. Do not confuse it. What happens if you have 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000? That is the issue. When you have anything below that 10,000, the customs officer can ask you how much money you have. You have to tell them how much money you have. And when you tell them, if they have any suspicion about your money and you, they can seize your money.
Through representation, however, the Ministry of Finance gave the man his money back along with accrued interest.
I did not get back his money until this year, June 2, 2026. And I got it back at the Ministry of Finance. And that is why I did the video with the check in my hand while standing on the roadside before the Ministry of Finance.
Ms. Meyler, who's been an attorney for over 20 years, says her video was intended to create awareness and not raise alarm. She says she's represented clients who were unable to retrieve their money even after providing evidence. When asked whether the threshold of 100,000 Jamaican dollars should be increased under POCA, Ms. Meyler argues that the figure first laid out in the 2007 legislation could be amended. However, reasonable suspicion still lies with the authorizing officer.
To assume that is reasonable, that an ordinary tourist or an ordinary returning resident or an ordinary visitor, tourist visitor, returning resident, somebody who went on farm work, whatever, that ordinary person can come in and be comfortable with, have peace of mind with.
Jamaica Customs, TVJ News.